What's going on, everybody? Jackstar, Live King, Garrett, Shin, Herobrine, Evil Morty. Let's get rid of that. Anyway, man, I just didn't get enough sleep. I stayed up too dang late. I've actually only been awake for about 30 minutes, so I don't know how bad of an idea this is going to be here today. We will find out. But anyway, I'm at floor 103. Now, I really need to go through and set some more heroes up, as I'm getting to the point where, you know, different heroes, particularly different DPS, would be very beneficial. But laziness has won, and I haven't done it. So here we go. We're at floor 103. Evil Morty in Brazil. Well, hello, Brazil. Nose is still a little clogged up. There's Light Rain. What up, Light Rain? Let's see what we get here. Little throne room action. Alright. Geohex Zerker Whompers. Frosty Zerker Fodder. Let's do it up. What do I even have in my deck? I got a couple of people. Actually, I can get rid of Molten Cookie. I did something fun on that last what I guess it was floor 102. I had on that water lane on Lost Temple, I had all 4 lanes open up with no cyborgs or frost mobs in those 4 lanes. I really wish I would have recorded it. I was afraid to load up my recording software, as I thought it would have could have potentially crashed the game, as you know, DD2 tends to do at times, sadly. But anyway, I put down, oh crap, I switched the wrong hero. I put down I don't remember the number, but it was like 30 oil geysers. I'm hoping I get an opportunity to do that live sometime, as it was really, really fun. Alright, who am I looking for anyway? I'm looking for Sparky. There you go. And I still put him in the wrong slot. Good lord. At some point today, I will wake up. I promise. Now, did I put these down? Is that the right hero? Yeah, okay. Let's see. That's 170. That would be nice to actually only spend 170 on this. Alright, Darren does stuff. What up? Maybe change the resolution there, Evil Morty. Maybe that will help if, seems like it's not quite right. Alright, Frosty Zerker Fighter. We got a long shot here. Kind of makes me want to ramster it up a bit, but how do I want to ramster it? Actually, I could do some cannonballs too. Maybe ramsters up front and cannonballs behind. It could potentially work. Let's get a little of that going. Let's see. Let's go ramsters here. Get a little upfront damage, hopefully thin the pack. And then some cannons back here to close the deal. Something like that, maybe. See if that works. Alright, Hex Sigard Whompers. Zerker Throwers. Yeah, definitely. Dryad is definitely very convenient. I wouldn't necessarily say she's OP either, but she is very, very convenient. Slickster, what's up? Nah, they haven't changed anything with assassins. That's not really a big issue. I don't know why people are... I mean, a lot of people are just in an uproar over that, and it's just not that big of a deal. Like, if you're on the monk, say, DPSing, and you get hit by an assassin, the second you get off, you always hit number 3 and heal up, right? Well, it's the exact same thing. The only difference is you're hitting your right click to go back into corrupt form. So it's, I mean... Does it make it so that you can't fully AFK? Sure. But it's not really that big of a difference. In my opinion, anyway. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I would get the EV first. Personally, I would go EV Mystic really high on the priority list if I was to do it all over again. So that leaves me 340 for the other side. What do I have? I got a Zerker Fodder Lane, Kursakazi, Proximity and Kursakazi. That's just wrong. I guess we could go with some LSAs over here to just kind of wrap things up on this lane. Let's go with one right here to double dip. Do I want another one up here? Nah. Let's definitely go with something here, though. And that leaves me 280. So I'm definitely going to have to fight over here, no doubt about that. Geode Lava Guard Throwers. Alright, is there Javelin Throwers too? Yes, there is. What's going on there, Ollie? Leighton, enjoy. See, the Zerker Fodder Lane I got kind of mixed emotions on. If it didn't have a Zerker, I think I would go Wallace. But I do want something there as a last resort for the Zerker. I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna just eat the Kursakazi, which is probably not a very smart idea, and hope that proximity helps out the situation here. See, 140. Let's get old microwave back. So what's the range like here? Oh yeah, I can do a little double dipping. The range is not perfect for it, but let's see, 50 more. Wow, it doesn't leave me much. Let's do this, I guess. Definitely gonna have to fight over here. This could go very, very bad. I guess we'll find out here. See, are they planning on messing with the hero balance anytime soon? The heroes are pretty balanced, really, right now. I mean, that's gonna be a constant thing. Changing the hero balance. I don't think that will ever stop, really. They'll always make tweaks and adjustments. The ultimate probability. I'm assuming Light Rain and I had the same professor in school. When you're learning about probability in math, they always use the bag of marbles scenario. Seems that way anyway. Yeah, the balance problems currently are definitely more on the enemy side. There's no difference, or there's serious imbalance between like a Psyfrost lane and a regular Cyborg lane, for example. You should definitely get whoever you want there, Evil Morty. I personally would definitely suggest the EV2, depending on where you're at in progression, because the EV2 is actually going to aid your progression, where it's really tough to say that that's going to be the case with actually any other hero. Alright, we need to get more face punch going on these guys. I don't need those javelin throwers making the turn here. That's for dang sure. Let's get a couple of ups. Actually, I'm going to have to really upgrade all this stuff because I don't want to... Well, I'm not coming over here, you know, and this lane will end up getting rolled if I'm not careful. Let's see, let's get these 2 Ramsters as well. If I was to start over a miniature and knowing what I know now, I personally would get the EV2, then the Mystic, then the Dryad. That's what I personally would do, but a lot of that is not, you know, it's opinion and play styles too. I mean, what's fun to me may not be as fun to you. You know, so you should definitely get the hero that seems the most fun, because eventually you're going to want them all. So you might as well get the ones that just look like they'd be really fun to you. It's going to be in your best interest in the long term. Alright, I didn't look at the boss. That wasn't very smooth. How are these guys doing now? Actually, just a couple of upgrades and it looks significantly better over here. That Kursakazi lane will eventually have some issues here as the stacks get greater and greater. What's going on there, Ollie? How are you? How are we looking? Looking pretty decent. Nothing's really making a turn. Let's check these javelin throwers. Skarnash, see ya. It's mainly about watching for Lady Orcs right now. These fixed up. This wall looks like it took no shots. That's a good thing. Lavamancer or Mystic. Like I said, it's a personal opinion thing. I personally would choose the Lavamancer over the, or pardon me, the Mystic over the Lavamancer, but that's just me, you know. I know other people that would choose the Lavamancer first. What's going on there, Huntsman? You're not late, man. I only been going like 15 minutes. This is the first map. Hell, I'm not even awake yet. Got Gribbs coming. Better give Gribbs a little attention, huh? There we go. There really is no different. There's no comparison, in my opinion, Shin, between those two. The crowd control Abyss Lord is going to do really probably more damage, plus add in that massive amount of CC. The Abyss Stones are kind of, I mean, I don't use them at all when I'm on the Abyss Lord. Never. Like, I'll put, you know, I'll drop like maybe one or whatever. I just never ever use them. You know, I'm gonna take the knight over the stones 100% of the time. Now, if you're trying to kill the target dummy, you can do more with the stones. But if you're actually trying to kill bosses in a map, you're gonna get 1,000 times more benefit out of the crowd control. Alright, here comes geode. Doesn't really matter in that particular lane. I mean, I guess it does. It always matters, but not going to cause me a problem with nothing but ramsters over here. There we go. It's actually kind of, the Abyss Stones have some really cool shards and stuff, but it just doesn't give the Abyss Stones enough, in my opinion anyway, to get it over the hump. I mean, it's just worlds different. See how bad this has gotten to? 0.91 seconds. Definitely gonna let that expire before I start the next wave. What do we got here? No good. These south lanes should be pretty stout. Curse gone. Yep, curse is gone. What is this? This is 103, right? Yeah, 103, so I got, what, 11 more? 11 more floors to go to unlock those, the bright and shiny eye bleeders flares. That's going to take a while. It'll take me a few days at least. I mean, depending on how I go, I kind of been really in the mood to play some other stuff. I actually recorded a, I was a little bummed. The reason there wasn't a video, like an edited video on the YouTube channel yesterday, was I actually did one. I did a long one. It was that new game, Railway Empire. And they've got some issues with the copywriting right now on the game that I was unaware of. And I did one of those first 30 minutes of blind gameplay videos. And I loaded it up to YouTube and it was all copyrighted. Like all over it. Audio, video, everything. So I ended up deleting the video. A little disappointing because I actually want to see where that game leads. I guess I'll just end up playing it for fun, offline, personally, or maybe I'll stream it on Twitch or whatever. Fun. There, Evil Morty. As long as I'm having fun, I keep playing. That's my goal with every game. Dang, another stupid egg. I couldn't get one for the life of me, and now I'm filling up with them. Yeah, the way I look at it is I'm kind of, you know, now, it hasn't been easy, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of living the dream right now. I mean, who doesn't want to play video games full time? I mean, that would be the most awesome thing for any adult ever. So, I mean, I'm going to take advantage of it while I can, you know. God, I just absolutely cannot stand this map. Despise it. Let's see. Cyborgs. You know what? I'm going to skip it. The beauty of the reroll button. You don't like the map, don't do it. Yeah, you can sell it after you hatch it. That's actually the only way to get it out of your inventory that I'm aware of, Ollie. I've got quite a few now. It sucks too because it took me forever to get one. It's all gated there, Evil Morty. It's not going to let you jump in at this floor. How matchmaking, they're working on it because it's a definite problem, but how playing with friends works right now is, like, I'm on floor 103. It means you've got to have floor 103 unlocked to be able to join me. So the only way we can play together is I would have to drop down to a lower floor, which is not, sadly, it's, other than just the opportunity to play with your friends, that is the only reason anybody would do it. You get less XP, less loot, less gold, less everything. I got the same stupid map again. That's what I get for rerolling, huh? With even worse mutators. Let me try reroll it again. What do they say? Third time's a charm? This next one should be the one. I should have just did it the first time. You're on floor 8. I mean, why would you even want to join? It wouldn't be any fun for you. You'd just die repeatedly over and over and over again. That would be no fun. The problem is the reward, Light Rain. It's not necessarily the... In my opinion, it's not the gear thing. It's just the reward. Like in Fortnite, for example, if I dropped down and did like stony missions or whatever, actually I wouldn't get anything if I dropped down that far. If I dropped into Plankerton, I'm still going to get rewards that are going to be beneficial to me, you know. But that's the main thing. Oh no, you can re-roll the whole map. Alright, we got a Timmy Spellbreaker lane. Look at that. I've never done Timmy with explosive traps. I wonder how Timmy with explosive traps will work out. Well, only one way to find out, huh? Let's see. Quicksilver? What's up? Let's try a little Timmy explosive trap action. I kind of feel like my normal explosive trap setup is not going to be good, though. I feel like I should stretch it out more. Usually I pack it all together like this. In fact, let's buff them too. I usually pack it all together like that, but for a Timmy lane, I'm wondering if that is going to be sufficient. It seems like I might be better stretching the proton like double length and setting the explosives out that way. Well, we will find out. That is for certain. Let's get some balls in there too. See, that's 200. Let's just get one there and one here, because I still need to put a reflect in for anything that makes the turn. This is going to be a little sketchy. Alright, what do we got up here? We got EMP stabbies and just stabbies. So I actually only have one EMP lane. That's a bit of a gift too. Fastest way to get defender medals is just playing there cheeky. You get the same amount for every map, so you don't want to sacrifice the gold, experience, and loot you get. So always just play the highest map you can. You're going to get 25 defender medals no matter what. Sounds fair, Quicksilver. Let's see, do I want to risk? I think I do. I think I'm going to go one. That may be a mistake, going just one side Skyguard. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to put an obelisk right here to suck up the pain for me. Yeah, Drago's still the best overall pet there, Alex. No doubt. Alright, proximity bullet sponge. Oh no, you're all good, Quicksilver. See, we got the Geo Hex throwers. Let's grab an EV back. I'm gonna run out of DU here. A snaky stick? I haven't heard it referred to as a snaky stick yet. I do know exactly what you're talking about, though. Snaky stick. Terrible. Alright, let's see. Let's grab some LSAs again. Geohex throwers. I feel like this is overkilling it. I mean, I can always sell if I need to. See, I've got what? I've got 520 left in 3 lanes. So it's not a ton. But what I can do is kind of spawn camp this one. And try to keep it just minimal. In fact, I'll just go like that. I'll put a last resort up here to cover both lanes. And this is actually probably where I'll need to do my fighting. See, we got javelin throwers there. Nothing here. I'll put a reflect beam in anyway, just in case. Alright, now what about here? Psyhex Whompers. I could actually put some... I could do something up here. Some rams. Let's see, what do we got? We got long shot on it. A bunch of mobs. The snaky stick is the Mystic's heal. That's a snaky stick. Let's see. Let's go like that. Once again, just trying to thin the herd a little. And that leaves me 260 left. Man, I don't like it. I mean, I guess I could put... Well, I don't even want to put any last resort down here. Here, I'll put a snaky stick. That's my last resort. Hexagon throwers with controlled burn. Alright, so controlled burn is going to get me down here into this lane a little bit. So in fact, what do I want to do? Let's go with a PDT and some cannons. Go poison balls this time. And then that leaves me 80 for a little something back here. And I think for that, I could probably go... Now these aren't going to get a lot of action, so I may not want to... You know what? I'm not going to go Fishers, because I don't want to have to upgrade them, because this theoretically shouldn't get a ton of action here. But I'll go something like this as my last resort for those 2 lanes. This is a little sketchy, no doubt. There is no best way to get shards, anime. It's RNG. You gotta keep grinding. It doesn't matter how you get them. You just need hundreds and hundreds of Chaos 4 shard packs to open, and you'll end up getting power transfers. A lot of mobs. Looks like they're backing up too. Oh, there they go. They came out. They were definitely backing up a bit there. I know that there's, in Chaos 4, there's 34 different shards that can drop. So with, 34 different shards you can drop. I don't know what the math would work out for probability to get it up to, say, like a 99% chance of having one. But I would guess it's probably around 100. Maybe more. If you opened 100 C4 shard packs, probability would tell you you should have got at least one. But the thing is it's never 100%. That's how probability is, you know. You could theoretically do 1,000 Chaos 4 runs and never get a power transfer. Alright, that went pretty well. I feel like these Ramsters definitely got to put in a little more work. Oh, trust me, all there will be lots and lots of shards that you all have problems getting. It's the early game. That's what the early game is all about, getting them shards. Once you get the shards, then it makes it easier to push into the upper ends of the game. Now, how did my explosives do over here? Let's check where the pool of stuff is. Looks like a few mobs made it past. Quite a few died right here, though. Let's get all this stuff up so I don't have to come over here. $50 left. One more upgrade. Let's throw it right there. That would be pretty awesome if there was some sort of a token system. I hope they do something entirely different with shards. I mean, shards have been an absolute nightmare since they came into the game. Now, Trendy wants things in the game that makes you grind. They want people to play it more, you know? But one of the tough things is there's just so much... There's RNG on top of RNG on top of RNG, you know, throughout the whole game. It's just, it's so much RNG. I mean, you could play the game and never get anything you want, you know, whether it be weapons, shards, anything. There's just no way outside of relying on that RNG to acquire the things you want. You know, like with Fortnite was the same way, but now they added in that purchase program where you can buy a hero, and they've got different weekly items and event items and all that. I would love to see DD2 have something along those lines. Yeah, there's definitely no best tower. Best tower is all a matter of the opinion of the person who placed it and the situation they're in. I personally rely on math. Math tells me what to use. Not always. I mean, I use the EV more than I should probably, just because I like the EV. But that's, you know, that's the benefit of playing the game and having so many different ways to win. Lost my Sky Guard, what? I don't see any more flyers on the map, so I'm not going to worry about it. I think everybody had a little bit of dislove for Mastery there, Quicksilver. You're not alone. There was Mastery maps that were really fun, and there was Mastery maps that were just irritating. I won't say anything that I don't know what it means there, Evil Morty, sorry. Not in my best interest. To be speaking other languages when I don't know what the words coming out of my mouth mean. That I do understand quite a bit of Spanish, but my Portuguese is very bad. In fact, I don't know any words at all. I should remember something. Let's see. Just go through and pick off the easy maps there, Hedge Cutter. I mean, if you're not to Chaos 7 yet, you shouldn't worry about Mastery. I mean, Mastery is exactly what it's named. It's to be done after you go through the game. It's not a go through Mastery first type situation. And Mastery is not required. You don't need the Hyper Shards to win. You are at Chaos 7? Well, I mean, if you have all the shards, just go through and pick off. Well, no, I mean full Chaos 7 gear. I don't mean are capable of doing it. If you don't have a full array of full Chaos 7 gear, then... that's all you actually had to say to make me not do it there, Evil Morty. Why would anyone want to do some of the stupid stuff that PewDiePie does? It works for him, it doesn't work for anyone else. PewDiePie is his own original person. Then you don't have a full array. Shards are part of the deal. If you don't have the shards, then your hero is not equipped and ready. Remember, Mastery, it's not about the loot, because you get scaled down. It's about the shards. The shards don't get changed. Just your gear, you know, in your Ascension. But since you have everything unlocked, what I personally would do is, if like you really want mass destruction, that's the first one, go through and just snipe off all the easiest maps. I mean, there's easy maps in every tier, you know, or easier maps in every tier. So that's what you should do, is go through and snipe all those easy maps off. Or just ignore them and don't worry about it. Because like I said, it's not... I mean, you only get one, you know, one of each. They are nice to have, but I mean, I personally only use 3 of them. Yeah, this is not the lane I expected to drop. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Oh shit, I'm in even bigger trouble. Into the water. Yeah, this one's over. One more javelin throw. And there it goes. I would guess that's a bannable reason there, Quicksilver. I don't know. I use Mass Destruction, Vicious Strikes, and Thunderstruck. Pets are more of a vanity thing at the moment, Cheeky, especially in the current state because everything is so broken. The majority of pets' abilities actually are broken and not working, not doing anything right now. Let's see, what do we have here? Well, the higher you go, the higher your starting Ascension is going to be, Jack. So it's definitely push as high as you can the first time. Unless you just want to reset, you know, do what's fun. Or yeah, I'm using the Radiant Criticals as well. That's true. So I'm using 4 of the 7 Hyper Shards. But I mean, I don't stand on top of my defenses very often, so I'm not getting huge benefit out of that one. What do we got? We got the Spellbreaker. Got no more rerolls. Oh man, and a controlled burn flyer lane. How crappy. Man, if I had a reroll, I wish it was right now. I should have kept that old map. That map wasn't that bad. I just re-rolled it just to get a different change of scenery here. This is stinky. Let's see. One thing, though, is as it stands currently, I've got no geodes on the whole map. Nope, there's no geodes on the entire map. It makes me want to try a silly Cannonball build. I think I'm going to go for it. I use Mass Destruction on my Sky Guards more frequently than anywhere else. Sky Guards are Poison Dart Towers. Is where I personally use them the most. This is just screaming fail here, but I'm going to try it anyway. Where did I put... There we go. Let's grab some Sky Guards, as we'll definitely need those. That flyer lane is going to need a PDT. In fact, let's go 2 of them. Better get some reflex in. we have? We got a Whomper lane there, but I'd have to assume I'm going to get ranged mobs out of here. So I'm just going to put a reflect on everything and prepare. See, that one's straight up Zerker throwers. Uh, 250 Sentient and floor 65 there, Shaneski, and you can use the Ancient Power System. Alright, now I do have a Bullet Sponge over here. What do I want to do about the Bullet Sponge? Maybe go like this. And what does that leave me? 460, that's 15 cannons. Love it. This is gonna fail. But it's gonna be entertaining. Let's go... Well, let's just go 3 there. Six. Here's 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I guess it's 14, not 15. Now, I kind of feel like I should put Deadly Strikes on here. I have to. I can't go without it. So, goodbye, Heavy Cannonball. Or, do I want to do a Light Rain and get rid of Power Transfer? I just don't feel comfortable with that. You give up way too much damage, in my opinion. But it would be fun to see bowling balls rolling everywhere here. Okay, fun will prevail. Yeah, double XP weekends are fun. They don't happen very often, though. They've done a lot of them recently, but prior to, like, the last, say, 3 or 4 months, double XP weekend has been more like a twice-a-year type thing. It doesn't happen very frequently. I got Vicious on my Sky Guards. It's just not even close, Light Rain, and then when you spend the mana and upgrade them, you see it even more. It's like, I did the math on it the other day, it's like almost 50%. Alright, let's see how it works. Now the bad part is, with all these cannonballs, I'm going to want to watch them go. And I'm going to end up ignoring stuff. So let's watch the boom boom transpire here. Man, this is way too much Frosty for all this. After this one, I'll do actually a smart version. Because I'm very confident this is going to fail. There's no way I'm going to be able to sit back and watch them. Sketchy, sketchy. Vamp is in the middle here. I definitely want to keep these guys off of the lane. Or off of the wall, I should say. And there they come. Get them, little bowling balls. Welcome back there, Evil Morty. go. Here comes the train wreck. Just so many mobs. Got no heal either. I should probably have a heal somewhere. Guess I can get rid of one of those PDTs. That would give me another cannon. Oh yeah, this is going bad quick. Bad build is bad. Go, go, go! Come on, little cannons! Man, sketchy, sketchy. Woo! Because I'm burnt out on the Dryad, there we go. I played the Dryad for like 3 weeks straight. And it's just, I'm done with the Dryad for a little while. Too much Dryad. Do too much of the same thing, it's just no fun, you know? Gotta put fun first. Let's see, I need to get these fissures up. The fissures are what'll save the day over here. Now let's see what kind of crappy lanes I got. Oh, cyborgs. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I've got cyborgs everywhere, so what am I worried about cyborgs? Alright, 300 left. I think it's got to go all boom boom here. You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to get rid of one of these. Put one more cannon. And then get some heals, because my healing is an issue right now, for sure. Gotta stay alive, or none of it's gonna work, you know? Let's see if this absurdity will get me through. The only problem is she negates the reason to use her quite a bit. Now, the only exception there is the Nimbus. The Nimbus you can definitely use while not corrupt, because that little electrocute that it does is just, it's really random, and it's not something that you can rely on. But, I mean, missing out on the oil is a big reason to use the slimes. And then, of course, with the bees, you lose a bee, so you lose a target. You can only hit 2 targets at a time. If I wanted to fail this really quick, I could use volcanoes there, although volcanoes are not very good for the amount of DU they cost. You just don't get crap for damage out of them versus 100 DU and just about anything else. Here we go. I bugged on Nash. Or nope, Nash made the loop anyway. Those of you guys that don't know, if it's a mob like Nash that aggroes to you and you jump off this ledge, as you just saw, Nash will run all the way to this corner, jump down, and then come over to get you. So it buys you a little time there. Yeah, absolutely. I'd still reset, Jack. It's the future of the game. I've got a head start over everyone who has not reset. So the second they change Ancient Power to be a little more beneficial, my only regrets is I didn't push further at the beginning, but I wanted to reset right away. Because, like, right now, there's a significant power difference between where I'm at versus where I was. I was way, way stronger, so doing these, getting up to floor 114 would be way, way easier than it has been. It's about, I did the math a couple of days ago, and it's like, I've got like the power level of about, I'm missing about 500 ascension. Essentially missing ascension. Me and Jose have been hanging out. Alright, this is a nightmare. Oh, wow. Woo! This is a complete nightmare. Good Lord. Oh, the atrocity. There's no way I'm going to survive 5 waves of this. The 1%'s not worth it up front. When you look at the 5 points, like if I get up to my current ascension caps, I'm gonna have the equivalent of like relics, for example. Yeah, this is going down. I'm just gonna let it fall, or build it for real. I've got the I will have the power level of having relics that are like 5,000 more, so it's a substantial difference. It's just you don't get that difference up front. When you reset, you don't feel more powerful. That's the problem. When you reset, you feel weak, and that, you know, that's no good. Actually, there's only 13. There's just no way I'm going to survive the rest of this. I'm just going to let these guys go. Come on in, fellas. This fail build was a bad idea. And now they don't want to die. Now everything wants to live. They got no motivation to go kill the core anymore. Good gosh, I can't even fail when I want to. What the heck? I can fail when I don't want to. Should I bother? I guess let's just rebuild it with something a little bit more sensible instead of redoing the entire thing. I got no reroll, so... Oops. Didn't need to lose that or that. Let me just get all this stuff out of the way here. Alright, this actually did okay with those fissures, so I'll leave that alone. Where's my sky guards? Let's go back with another sky guard here. I am going to wall it the same way. I know what all the mobs are now, at least. See, we got hex throwers here. Alright, be a little smarter about this time. Let's see, Zerker throwers. This right up front is a straight up kill them right here. In fact, I can get a little double dip here even. Actually, let's do that instead. Take advantage of our lanes here. Alright. Then we got Sigard Whompers, which is essentially the same thing. Double dip. Alright, now there's no way anything from that middle lane is going to survive. Alright, we got Psy Hex Whompers here. But this lane actually did pretty well. Yeah, you can definitely get from C1 to C7 in a day if you're willing to spend some gold. See, Geo... Alright, let me grab my EV back in the mix here too. Sorry guys, I'm missing all the chat right at the moment. Trying to get this thing built into a proper build. Alright, so there's just no way anything is going to survive down that middle lane. Let's see, I've got 170 left. I do need physical damage over here, so I think I'll go back to cannons on this side. Gonna get rid of... I'll keep the heavy cannonball for now. Let's get a little bit more damage in up here. Actually, I should go with auras there to hit the flyers too. Go with a flame aura there. I got 50 more now. I think 50 more is going to go into one ramster. Oh crap, I never put a reflect beam back down here. Gotta do that. Can't go with a hex thrower lane right there without having to reflect. Just keep playing there, Grizzly Guy. There's no sound gold farming strategy at the moment. What do I want to get rid of? Guess I could get rid of one of these cannons. Actually, I could have got rid of that reflect beam. Alright, let's get an upgrade. A couple ups there. Definitely going to need a couple ups here. Let's get one more on this Skyguard. Alright, and then now, nothing but fishers. Just get them upped. Yeah, Betsy's Empowered is fun, for sure. Let's see, let's go ups right here. Is there 3 more mana lane anywhere? There's not going to be, is there? Don't see any. Alright, let's see if this does a little bit better. I'd like to have more here for this lane, but I'm just going to have to manage this lane. Oh crap, shieldies out the wazoo. Cannons were a bad idea on this lane. Didn't notice the shieldies. Man, stay away from that pack. That's a lot of those, It's my base stats on my Ramsters. I don't know. It's not strong. I'm not strong. That's what a lot of people are not realizing. I've got 400 ascension, so I'm nowhere near strong. So my base stats will probably be 50, 75,000 DPS less than what they are in the video. No. Oh man, this is bad. Cannon's on a shieldy lane. Definitely going to require some serious work here. Let's see. All right, a few more ups will help things, but this is just a bad situation. Definitely get an upgrade there. That wall got walloped. All these walls got just wrecked. Get a little more power here and here. Now what is that paint aura? Man, that was a lot of paint auras all stacked up on top of each other there. Yeah, but overall, though, with the ancient power system, and at the time, I really wanted to reset. So, I mean, I don't necessarily have problems resetting. I just wished I would have pushed a little bit further, because I'm making it harder on myself now. If I would have done it when I was at 2800 Ascension, this would be so much easier. Get these guys turned around. If I survive this after that crappy start, I will be completely amazed. Of course, the more upgrades I get in, the easier it's going to be now. I need to get that flame aura upgraded to the roof here. Get a little bit more upfront damage going. Shieldy gobs. Here comes Shieldy gobs. See if I can get him to turn around and hit me. There we go. Or hit his friend, even better. Why hit me when you can hit your friend? Way to go, Shieldy gobs. One more time. Or maybe not. Cooldowns. Man, I'm just doing no damage to him here. There we go. Woo! Bad news coming. Wow. Thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Oh yeah. I'm in deep duty now. The poo-poo stacks are real. On my fishers, I'm using deadly strikes, power transfer, and defense crit damage. Pretty much every defense I've got that on a medallion. That's the ultimate go-to generic defense. But every defense in the game, if you use a medallion and use deadly strikes, power transfer, and defense crit damage, you're going to win. Now, that's not going to be ideal for every defense, but it's going to be enough to get you through. Alright, let's get this aura upgraded a little. I can't believe that this has worked after that really rough start. Let's get these up. Then before you get to endgame, swap out defense crit damage for defense rate. And that will be your go-to. Deadly strikes, defense rate, and power transfer on a medallion. But you could basically go with those two setups on every defense through the entire game. That's what makes farming those deadly strikes and power transfer shards so crappy, is you really want a lot of them. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Anthony. I do appreciate it. Let's see. Alright, sorry y'all. I've missed about 90% of the chat here over the last 10 minutes as I flounder around and try to complete this map, which has just got rough chances. Let's be honest here. My odds of actually completing this are bad. Alright, now I got a geode boss coming out with 2 cannons here. Gonna have to do something else here. It's the reduced magical damage is killing me on this lane. There's just not very many options. I think I'm just gonna go with the power. Try to muscle my way through it. Probably not the smartest idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There we go. Now that DPS number is not correct. Fishers are not calculating the correct numbers. But that will give me a little bit of something there with that geode coming out. The third ability is kind of a joke there, Quicksilver. That and I'm hero damage, as Light Rain said. Even going full ability power, that third ability is Dark Torment is just not a good ability. Alright, let's go for it. But I spam Call of Manus every time it's up. When I'm near him. Anyway. I drop snakes everywhere. Those are flares there, Geo. Uh-oh. Dang hex throwers. What the hell? What is your problem? Throwing at my stuff. That ain't right. Alright, here comes the geode. Guess there's no sense of urgency on killing it now, but I might as well, huh? The easiest, you get them from defender packs, various milestones in the game. You'll get them through different Onslaught milestones. I mean, milestones throughout the game you'll get them. Except trials. I don't think there is a trials milestone for any flares. Uh-oh. Ogre coming. Crap, and I just destroyed my Ramster thinking I was going to be able to stun that guy that's got the stun on it. He can't be stunned. Man, I just cost myself that big time. That was bad. If I lose right now, I'm going to completely blame my derping on the ogre. I didn't realize he couldn't be stunned, and I'm thinking I'm just going to stun him in midair and avoid the ogre stomp. That was not good. Come on, die already, ogre. Whew. Alright. 20 mobs left. That was just a bad idea going with all that cannon stuff at the beginning. I got all excited when I didn't see any geodes and I didn't take into account that there was shield goblins all over the place. Thought I was gonna say Omni. Yeah, Omni's being all elusive now. I haven't played anything with Omni in months. Seems like months anyway. Well, in Onslaught, it depends on what mutators you get there, Geo. Just regular Chaos 6. Walls, reflect beams, and spam auras everywhere will beat regular Chaos 6 trials. In Onslaught, it's going to be a lane per lane type thing now. Man, they're stuck way back there. They're like not even in the neighborhood yet. Well, somehow I managed to survive that absolutely awful build at the beginning. It worked out really good in my mind, but not in reality. But limped through it, so I'll take it. I'll take the win. Head on over to the temple. Alright, no more dirt building now. I gotta build for real. I gotta quit pretending like I'm at floor 50. Doing all these silly builds that just don't make any sense. Oh, if that was only true, Quicksilver. See, let's knock this lane out first. We got EMP zappers and then Zerker fodder. The ground lane will be no problem. In fact, let's do this for the ground. Nuke mode. Me, I'm not lagging at all right now, no. You mean on the stream or in game? I'm not really lagging on either. The stream dashboard looks acceptable. I've had a couple of different different times where I lost a couple of frames, but not very much. Because I'm burnt out on the Dryad anime. I played the Dryad too much for several weeks. That, I mean, why do you have to use the Dryad? You don't. You know, the Dryad's great for going up through the ancient power system. It's not any better than anything else for level or for the high levels. It's good because you can save massive amounts of gold and be lazy if you're spam resetting. But if you're not spam resetting, there's no reason to use the Dryad at all unless you want to. Well, awesome there, Geo. Same game. Shy a couple of bugs. There's no difference between any of the platforms. Xbox has a exclusive pet and an exclusive shard, but besides that, it's the same game on all platforms. Alright, Geohex Zerkard Whompers. I'm getting myself in too much of the position where I'm going to have to do massive upgrades. I don't want to do that. I'm going to switch back to Flame Auras. The Fissures are nice and all, but if you don't upgrade Fissures, you should have used Flame Auras, period. Really, no exception to that rule. Still got Sparky in here? There he is. There we go. That will work. Hopefully. Yeah, that onsen bath. I wish we had that on PC. I would love to use it. Increased magic damage. That's what I want to hear. Onsen bath, I mean, obviously it's not exactly like this, but in part, it turns your cannon into a ramster that drenches. To an extent. Don't take that word for word, of course. But I definitely like the idea of the shard a lot. Alright, Cyfrost Whompers. No ranged mobs in there right now except the mage. Wall Leech and Headstrong. I think this is Ramsterville here. I'm gonna go ahead and go with 4 of them. Let's see if I got enough DU to pull that off. Alright, EMP stabbies up top that are enraged. Let's see, I'm just gonna... Well, did I use... Let's do that. And then the Hex Throwers are up top. Yeah, I live stream 5 days a week there, Gia. Between YouTube and Twitch, I live stream every day but Sunday, Monday. Alright, this one I get a little bit of a gift. And the gift is not having cyborgs on both lanes. So I can do a little double dippage. Grab that. Gonna grab Fissures back again because they are slightly more range than Flame Auras. And let's do it up here. Let's see. Definitely want these guys CC'd. What do we got? Pilot on. Let's see if I can get over to the wall. I'm afraid if I go too close to the edge, they'll get borked. Don't want them getting borked. That's a little ridiculous. Let's see, then let's go like that. It doesn't cover both walls, but I can put another one over here to cover the walls. And then I need something behind. I only have one lane left to build, so I've got plenty of DU left still. What do I want behind? What's going on there, Pixia? Well, awesome there, Geo. Well, welcome. I'll be on Twitch late tonight. I don't know, you know, if you're a late night person or not, and depending on what time zone you're in, of course, as well. But I do a Friday night and Saturday. Actually, I'm going to add more late night streams to Twitch. YouTube's been a little funny lately, so I'm trying to build my Twitch audience just a touch. EMP kamikazes with maximum effort. The little lightning strikes are a trick up there is not working as well at these higher floors. But since I have so much DU left, I'm not going to sweat it. And I'm just going to go... Or should I? Should I sweat it or not sweat it? I'm afraid. I'm scared. I'm going to try it again anyway. Let's see. Let's grab Leafy and some LSAs. I don't really understand what you mean by can you see my DD2 setup there, anime? Oh! Fail jump. Let's actually land on it this time. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright, lightning strike there. Let's go with another one here. If you lag a bit, it's the connection. It's not anything on your settings. Lag is always caused by a connection. Now, if you're confusing lag with frame drop, you can have a frame drop. I've got everything on max, personally. But lag is 100% connection based. And that's not always your fault. Trendy, sadly, has proven that over and again. Their servers tend to catch on fire periodically. Not literally, of course, but... Oops. Oop, I left mana behind. Derp! I did my whole leave the mana at the box thing. Well, where is it? What the hell? I didn't upgrade anything, did I? I'm 100 mana light. Well, what the heck? It stiffed me 100 mana. That's kind of a deal breaker. Unless I'm just not seeing it. Was it laying there? Oh, I upgraded lightning. Where did I upgrade the lightning at? Gonna have to sell those. Didn't upgrade those. Oh, the ones up top? Oh, there's my problem. Good call. Nice catch. Yeah, can't do it without flying up there, can I? Oh, I can. Dang it, I've been flying up there this whole dang time. Didn't realize you could actually place it from below. Alright, so we got 130 left. Let's get back to this lane here. And what do we got? We got Hexfrost throwers. They're lethargic. Get weaker the longer they live. I'm not really going to take advantage of that. The core is right there and all, so I don't want to push back any further. And that leaves me 90. 90, I could go... Well, let me look at the mob counts, too. 86. There's a good few mobs, so let's just go... Move this one up a little. You can place defenses in the water. Where do you mean? Light rain? Down there? Alright, well, let's see. Let's see how it does. I got nothing heavy hitting over here, so this is definitely going to be a mandatory upgrade lane. I got my reflect beam a little close as well. But it looks like those guys are all just melting. Yeah, some maps are worse than others for that, Shin. I have seen that quite a bit. Set it down and the floor is actually... The floor you're placing it on is actually below the textures. Shieldy's getting burned. Needs upgrades badly. Well, that actually went really smooth. A few upgrades should make a big difference. Let's see, Geohexzerker. Oh, that's the old one. Geohex Whompers with controlled burn. That's good. I'm kind of set up for that already. Alright, let's go around and get at least one upgrade on all these fissures. I put too many dang fissures. Get these guys too. Spent all the mana before the match even started dropping all these fissures. See, right now, at Tier 2, they would be, like, right on par with the Tier 2 Flame Aura. So then I don't feel as bad about using them. What's going on there, Disc? See, I have more fissures? Yep, more fissures. There's a... I use the ancient power system there, Gia. Alright, 250 left for my new lane. Now, what was it? Or it was in the water lane, that's right. Geohexzerker Wampas. Where are they going? Going over this way. Let's go a little of that and a little of that. 140 left. Let's definitely double up on the proton action. Actually think can just go like that. Will be good. I got an idea. Doing that last night made me want. It just makes me want to do this again. Let me check my ascension on this guy. Yeah, I got points to spend. They're gonna get oiled. Alright, let's see how it does. Doing good. Once those flame R's are upgraded a little bit more and the... Can I do it? Can I do what there, anime? Onslaught slowly ramps up their disc. So, I mean, no, it's not immediately hard. It's, in fact, the opposite. It's very, very easy at the beginning. It's got a very smooth and gentle ramp-up system. That's it. Like, getting through into the end game point, going through Onslaught is smoother and easier progression. Going through Trials is faster progression. So if you have a good understanding of the game and you want to go through it faster, then just do Trials. And don't start Onslaught until you're at the end. Viper Fang down! Little rangy range throwing at my Vipers. That ain't right. Man, I was hoping another one would open up here. Now, I do want to get one up on these. Actually, let's do the protons too. How's all this stuff holding up? Looking good. A couple of ups here. We don't have to come back. Same thing here. Not having any power in the mix. Definitely want to get another round of ups on these fishers. And we got Geohex Zerkguard throwers with long shot. Go on cosmetic. Wait, what do you want to see, anime? Just tell me what you want to see. I'm not going to do a step-by-step with a 20-second delay. Alright. Let's grab... Long shot. Let's get him at maximum range. Like I said, tell me what you want to see, anime. You're not telling me what you want to see. I might as well CC him too. Oh, I'm not going through all that right now. Galactic skin with the level 92 flares. On what hero? I mean... What hero are you looking for there, anime? I'm not going to sit here and go through all the heroes' cosmetics right now. That's like, I don't know if you guys are football fans, but that's like icing the kicker. Yeah, you can do that without me. You can see all the cosmetics. You don't have to own the cosmetics to see them. Let's see. Guess might as well get these up now. One more time. There we go. That should make that a non-issue. Alright, see how this lane holds. Only 2 rams. But I got some CC in the mix. I got all the essentials there. Yeah, Lady Orc made it, but besides that, everything's dying. I've seen all the cosmetics there, Anime. I've spent hours going through them all. That's not something I'm going to do on stream. Especially not in the middle of a high Onslaught floor. Like I said, it's like icing the kicker in football. If you guys are fans of American football. Come on, Thork. Ah, I'm going to have to sell my walls, aren't I? Get over here. Thank you, Thork. Thank you for cooperating. You are the best. That was awfully kind of him. Nice there, Anthony. It's a fun game for sure. When I first started playing it, it was a whole different game. There wasn't a whole lot in it. There was only 3 maps. But I went right back to DD1 when I first started. And then a little later, I kind of gave it another shot. And that's when I got completely hooked. He wanted the candy? What's going on there? As Watful. Kind of feel like I should give a little more assistance over here. The good part is I completely ignored that controlled burn lane the entire time and had no issues with it. I think I need some, I'll come back to that. I got to get these rams up to one more time. And that sky guard just for good measure. Let's see, Geo Womp Zerkers. Quicksilver's like one of the nicest people on the internet, so be nice to Quicksilver. And I mean the entire internet, not just part of it. We got Spellbreaker, increased physical damage. Is that fail placement? Looks it a little bit. Alright, we need physical, right? Let's get Splody. Get all Splody here. Leaves me 20 left. Why did I put that reflect beam there? I don't know. Because I'm derping. That's why. Yeah, just give it a rest, Anime. This is a very casual, laid-back channel here. It's not the uptight place. I mean, I'm doing floor 103, so I apologize that I missed comments, but that's just going to happen, sadly. I'm not good enough to do floor 103 and catch every comment. Alright, we got geodes. I wanted to go with some cannons at the end there. If I was a little better, then that wouldn't be a problem. Selfies. I'll send you the cat pics there, Douglas. Let's see. Alright, Gio, take it easy, man. Thanks for coming by. Thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. How do you get gems in DD2? Sadly, the only way to get them is to pay for it. You do get some for completing the initial missions. You used to get 600. I'm not sure if anybody can confirm if you still get 600. But besides those 600, it's the premium currency that you have to pay for. So no other way to get them once you get past that pick. Yeah, 600 still. Alright, I feel like I should upgrade these ramsters since I keep getting bosses over here. Still no ranged except those mages. How are those EMPs not blowing up that snake, is what I wonder. There's no way that the Skyguard has... Unless I just got lucky crits or something. A little luck never hurts, you know? Oops. Just the 600 as far as I know. The 2000 may have came from a starter pack or something. Alright, let me get over and look at that controlled burn lane since I've been just completely ignoring it here. Give me some appeasement real quick though. Yep, none laying there. Let's see. No damage to that wall or that wall. So I guess the oil is doing good. Oh, 2,000 defender medals. You get more than that. You get like 5,000 or 6,000 from going through. You get a nice little chunk of defender medals. I wish there was more ways to earn gems in game, but I mean I do understand it's a free-to-play game, you know. It's just from the quest line there, Snoopy. As long as you complete the very first quest line, you'll get the 600. Oh man, I am never going to get through Gregory with those walls there. See if I can get him to come back. Well, oh, blown up my ramsters. Or I didn't. Come on, Gregory, come back over here, man. Gonna have to sell the walls and pray, I think. Come back this way. There goes the ramsters. Come on, dude. Oh, man. So sketchy. Whew. God, please don't be another boss lane here. Gregory, even? Alright, well, gotta rebuild this before I can continue on. Oh man, another boss lane. Oh, luckily it's Skarnash. Skarnash won't be as much of a problem. He's gonna, of course, put the hurting on me. But he's not going to be sitting there hammering at a wall getting free heals. Alright, get around to ups. Do I want 2 rounds of ups? Why not? Alright, let's see what's new. What do we got over here? Okay, we got Gribs coming that way. Looks like everything else is doing pretty decent, really. That wall took no damage. Doing fine here as well. Yeah, those are at tier 3 already. I'll leave them alone. Alright, now what just opened? Not over here. What did we get though? Yeah. Low hero health roll. Alright, where are you, sneaky hidey lane? What the heck? Where's it at? Oh, it's down below, huh? Or no, it's not down below. Yeah, level 50's max as far as your base level. Then you start working on Ascension after that. This wall got bashed on. Alright, where am I missing it here? What the heck just opened up? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Derp! Zerka Whompers. This one shouldn't be too bad. I went to Onslaught first, personally, Julian. It is quicker if you mix them up. The very first time, though, I went straight from back to Onslaught and did floor 1 to floor 65. It's quicker if you just go just through trials, and it's actually really, really smooth if you go from Onslaught 1 to 15, then go to trials. Actually, let's do this since it's a long lane with Zerkers. Anyway, if you go 1 to 15 through Onslaught, that unlocks Chaos 5. And then you switch to Chaos 5, and then do Chaos 5, 6, and 7. It seems like that's the overall smoothest experience. Man, are they going to run this way? Let's do this. And I'm going to dump it right here. And hopefully these guys all die out front. Just do that to save face over here. Alright, now I do have Skarnash. And Skarnash is... Actually, it's only wall leech, so Skarnash is not going to be an issue at all. But I do want to watch this lane, and I don't trust that the mobs are going to run the correct path. Ancient Power is like a prestige system, Marty. It allows you to reset for permanent account buffs. It's still kind of a work in progress. There'll definitely be... Ancient Power will be changed. In its current state, it is... it doesn't have a whole lot of big fans. See, minimap looking good. Here comes Skarnash. Just deal with him right here. Piece of cake. Going all Skarnash. Gribs. Is Gribs gonna die? He's going slow. I better give him a little help. There we go. Bunch of flyers and bunch of throwers. Throwers are actually stuck, huh? Or nah, they're just chillaxing back there. Let's see. Just stuck flyers now. Looks like got a win there. Alright, give me a defender pack, dang it. Let's have it. Defender pack, please. Oh, there we go. They listened. Doesn't happen very often. You need a carry? You should probably maybe consider joining the DD2 Discord. I don't really do carries. But I'm sure there's somebody on the DD2 Discord that would be willing to help you out. Alright, let's see what we got. What's in the box? I got 1,700 defender medals, so I can re-roll a little. There's one re-roll. Ah, nothing. One more. I hate spending 300 on a green box. Oh, got something purple. Well, 780,000 gold. I've actually already got the flare. That's the bugs. So, I'll take the gold. Why not? Alright, so before I end it off, I'll show you guys what we were talking about earlier with the cosmetics. You don't have to own the flares to check them out. Now, you can't put them on, but you can see them right here on this screen. So, like, for example, I don't have this flare yet. So I can click on that flare and it'll show me what it looks like. It actually looks really cool, I think. Now I also I'm not at floor 114 yet, so I don't have the 114 flare. So say I wanted to check that out. Get all shiny. And then the feet flare as well, the final form wake. Get all sorts of glowy with those things on. But yeah, anyway, you can check out any of the flares right from your cosmetic screen and look at what they'd look like with various costumes on your heroes. I personally like the setup that I've gone with. On what hero? I mean, you can see it in game just by logging on there, Bob the Man. That's the whole point I'm getting at here. What hero, though, are you looking for? The monk? I think that's the worst looking skin for the monk, personally, but, I mean, everybody likes different stuff. Galaxy with the floor 92 stuff. I don't like it personally, but that's not to say someone else won't. I think it looks kind of bland, in my opinion. It is kind of cool, the little angle you can get, or you can see right up in there where it looks like the little galaxy coming through the wormhole or whatever. I personally don't really like that tentacle skin. I don't like the way it sits off of your back like that. I wish it was more attached. But my monk, what monk was this? Alright, this is Sparky. Oops. Let me get Sparky back. There we go. This is my favorite setup. Now, this, I know a lot of people don't like it, but, you know, to each his own. But this is definitely my favorite. The Carnival Monk. With that mask. What is that? I actually like this one better. Actually, you know what? I'm going to add that in instead of going with... There's no point in using this one because the mask covers it. Let's go like that. If we can't get the Jester added to the game, I can at least pretend that I'm a Jester. So we got the fake Jester here. Anyway, so this one has got... what, using that stripy mask, the dark no mask. The Raven Lord wings. The Seismancer familiars. And then the seismic pressure. But I definitely like... I just like the way that looks. I think it looks pretty cool. Man, I like the hat. I wish I would have added the hat into the mix before. Anyway, all that is going to do it for today, though. I was going to stream a little bit longer, but I've failed behind with my addiction here on getting those Dryad Hero spotlights done. I want to get, I'd like to get the Slimes and the Nimbus done before the weekend is over. So I'm going to work on that a little bit today. But thank you all a ton. I do appreciate everybody swinging out. And I'm going to be live again tonight over on Twitch. So twitch.tv/juicebags. Whichever you think looks like the most fun there, Evil Morty. Like I said earlier, my suggestion is EV2 Mystic Dryad. That's what I personally would do, but that doesn't mean that's going to be the most fun to you. So just get who looks like the most fun, because all heroes have their uses. So you're going to get good use out of everybody. Yeah, sorry there, Nakasha. I'm a late night person. I worked in the casino business for ages. So I'm used to staying up till like 5, 6 in the morning. So Friday, Saturday nights doing the late night thing. As I did mention earlier as well, I plan on adding some more of that late night stuff into the mix. But anyway, thanks a ton, everybody. I do appreciate it very, very much. And I will see you all next time around. Take it easy.